DJ Fedora here. It is raining, so I'm walking home from work with my trusty umbrella. And I realized I haven't done a DJ Fedora Talks video in a while, so I wanted to address a few things. The topic that I've been thinking of a lot lately is the music industry and substance abuse. Now, I know quite a few of my local music friends have one poison or another they like to tend to cling to get them through. And we all know celebrities, we've all heard the rehab stories. And I myself, as if you've been following my blog, The Incidental Scribe on WordPress.com, or even my Facebook, or even YouTube, you'll see it in my videos sometimes, you can tell. My poison's always been alcohol. And it's becoming to a point where I don't need to be put into rehab, but I definitely need to take a step back and go, holy crap, like, this could become a serious issue. And I want to stop it there. So I'm trading one addiction for another, and it's going to be being addicted to making my social media presence a lot more entertaining and family friendly, and doing a lot more videos, probably a lot more blogging, and you're going to see a lot of things on Facebook. So I'm sorry if it gets annoying, but this is where I'm at right now. And it's weird because I wonder what it is about people that are in the arts, artists, musicians, actors, that get addicted to substances or get addicted to something to make their work better or get through the day. I'm not sure if it's because we have similar personality types, creative beings. I'm not sure if, like some of our ancestors would use certain herbs and other things for inspiration and to find comfort. So some of it may come from that, but I don't know. What are your thoughts on it all? What do you think drives people in certain industries? As I said, the music industry is a big one, acting is another, to overuse, to get to the point where they do have to go to rehab, or they do have horrible stories like Lindsay Lohan and Britney Spears. Like, there's just so much going on in the world that I just feel it's really weird. I mean, for me, I know that I start drinking when I start feeling self-conscious, and I'm like, okay, the music's not making them dance, or I can't seem to get people out on the floor. What am I doing wrong? Is it me? Maybe they don't like me. So then I start drinking to be like, okay, let's relax. And as soon as I'm relaxed, I tend to find better sound, or by that time people have started getting on the floor by themselves anyways, and it just all kind of flows. The bar scene, though, is really hard not to get caught up in it, because all your patrons are drinking. You want to drink and be the life of the party with them, but you have to take a step back and remind yourself that although you have to be happy-go-lucky and a partier, you don't always have to take into everything else. And I think I need to focus on finding a better way to relax and just reassure myself that, yeah, maybe a few songs you've chosen aren't what they want to hear right now, but they're going to be dancing later, and you do a good job, so why worry about it? So the more I think about it, the more I know that each person has their own reasons for doing what they do, and mine are my own. And I'm sure any of these major artists would tell you the same thing, that they all have different reasons for getting into alcohol, drugs, etc. It's really weird because it's so prevalent in these industries, and I think it's because it's so accessible. As I said, like, I work at a bar. The booze is there, right? And celebrities have the money to purchase things that are more expensive and a little bit different. It's something I would never get into because it's not me. So at the end of the day, I think because I have such an addictive personality, and I know it, I go from one thing, you give me a new thing, I get addicted to it instantly until I drive it completely underground until I hate it, and then I move on to the next. So that personality tends to get attracted to substances, and I'm trying really hard to find healthy things to be addicted to. Maybe I'll start walking more or drinking more tea. I don't know. I really don't know right now. I just know that there has to be some changes if I'm going to keep up the 5 nights a week of hosting karaoke and DJing for you guys, and being able to be on YouTube and talk, because I'm still working my other job, and it's a crazy schedule, and I just can't take it anymore. I need to start taking care of myself, right? So I guess my 3 questions to you guys tonight is, number 1, why do you think artists and celebrities, etc., abuse substances? Number 2, if you have an addictive personality, what types of methods do you use to stay with healthy addictions? And last but not least, if you've been going through a rough time and that's why you've been using, do you think that having these conversations more about mental illness, thanks for splashing me, mental illness with substances? Because I know for myself, I suffer from borderline personality disorder. I've gone through therapy for it, and I'm a lot better than I used to be. But I know that as soon as substances get involved, everything's a mess, and I'm not following what I'm supposed to. So I don't think people talk about it that often because it's so taboo, and people are so afraid that everyone's going to judge them. And I think that we need to be more open and honest and have these conversations and discuss the reasons versus what's really going on. I don't know. That last question didn't make any sense, but that's where my mind's at right now. It's like 1:15 in the morning. I'm walking home from work and I'm rambling on about life in general. This is me. This is me when I'm not wearing that fedora. I'm a socially awkward penguin. I'm quirky. I'm not the confident person that everyone seems to think I am. But I do a good job of putting on the persona as soon as I put that hat on and step in the booth. And it's just part of that persona. It's gonna have to change. She can't keep drinking. At least not the way she has been. So that's my thoughts today. And I hope you guys found it at least semi-entertaining and will partake in commenting. And if you liked anything you heard or you want to hear more of the DJ Fedora Talks series, like below and subscribe and share with your friends. Who knows, maybe we can get more of these conversations going across the globe and it might make some sort of difference. That's the only thing I can hope for, right? Until next time, keep on dreaming.